Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, Lamar Jackson. The reason why today is, and we're going to be talking about some Lamar Jackson, is because a lot of people have been having his name in their mouths, and some is rightfully so, and some is just antagonistic. And I know a lot of you guys have already seen some of the stuff that are coming out. OBJ had a very, very nice interview with Rich Eisen. OBJ, I want to know, why are you dodging the Wunderkind Show, bro? Why are you dodging the Wunderkind Show? If you want a real interview, you come on the Wunderkind Show. But that's all I'm going to say on that. You know what I'm saying? But definitely had a wonderful interview with Rich Eisen, in which he broke down not only his former play and his early career. He broke down why he came to the Ravens and what Lamar Jackson is and what he sees him as and what he sees Lamar Jackson and him doing in an offense like what the Baltimore Ravens are running. And and on the same cusp, then you have, of course, Speak, because you know Acho is very antagonistic when it comes to Lamar, saying that it's Super Bowl or bust. Look, I find all of this very, very laughable when it comes from the Acho side. Let me tell you something right now, and I want to make sure that my point gets through impeccably through this microphone. The Baltimore Ravens are trying to figure it out with Lamar Jackson on the fly. They said something on Speak today. They said that they've been so defense-oriented for so long that they're trying to change up everything for Lamar. So he has to deliver. We don't care if there's injury. Ha. We don't care if Odell gets hurt. Ha. We don't care if Bateman and Zay get hurt. Ha. You just need to come out with a victory. The crazy thing is, and this is where I push back. If they win this year, right, for as good as OBJ says this organization is run, because I'll say this, the players always say, look, I got respect for John Harbaugh. The players come out and say, look, I like EDC. So I can't speak bad on that, because guess what? I'm not dealing with them personally. I'm just not. You have to go by what you hear everybody saying. There's very few people that be like, yo, I didn't like them, la. You know what I mean? For the most part, it's respect and cordial dealings. And they're like, look, it's a business on certain things, but we try to keep everything pretty, you know what I'm saying, pretty nice and understandable for both sides. Lamar has been operating at such a less capacity than his contemporaries that it's been utterly laughable for the previous years. Now, this is the funniest part. Now that he finally has something to work with, it's Super Bowl or bust. Let me tell you something right now. From the time Lamar Jackson was drafted, all that you've heard coming out of his mouth is saying, I want a Super Bowl. That's it. OBJ's been there how long? And all he says he talks about, even when they're at the club, everybody's sitting there talking about, hey, where the party at? Ending on the vein where the party at? Can't stop. Everyone partying. You know what I'm saying? It's getting hot in here, so hot. And all you can hear him doing is singing, I want a Super Bowl. I want a bling ring Lombardian trophy. That's all you hear him about. That's all OBJ has been talking about. He wants to win. I don't understand why there has to be a duality in the measuring stick when it comes to him. Everybody that plays with him tells you the type of leader he is, tells you the type of competitor that he is, tells you the type of player that he is. And it's not enough. But we already know what it is. I'm going to say this. I had Bateman, because remember, I had preseason numbers, right, for this season. And one of the numbers I had Zay leading them in touchdowns, and I had Bateman leading them in receiving yards. I might have to change that up. Because OBJ, I must be sipping on the purple juice. But I'm sorry, it looks like he's rejuvenated. It really does. The way he's talking, the way he's walking, the way he's bantering with them. Mind you, I was there at the preseason game. He was throwing during the game, he was throwing on the sideline with Zay. He's like a kid. Like, think about a veteran that looks with the jovial nature of a rookie. That's just happy to be there. That energy, it's palpable. That's what it's coming out of his pores. Make no mistake about it. I'm a bait guy. I have nothing but, respect and big ass, big thoughts about what his game could be. This could be a big year for OBJ. It really can. When you hear about, what's his name? He just made the team. Oh, God, I don't know. His name just hit my head, but he made the team. He's the last receiver to make the team. And Tylan Wallace. Tylan Wallace was up there talking about how he stayed in his car till 4. And as long as he didn't get a call, then he's like, I made the team, thank God. And real off topic real quick, just to pivot real quick. That's why I have such respect for the players. Y'all ever notice when I talk about them, I say, look, even if they don't end up on the Ravens, I pray to God that they get a shot somewhere else. Could you imagine going to a job and you get, a month and a half, maybe 2 months to prove that you're the best of the best, and if not, you're just done. And you're hoping that maybe if they didn't do it, you go on the practice squad or somebody else might clear you off waivers. It's a dog-eat-dog business. Very difficult. Guys' whole dreams rest on. Imagine sitting in your car just waiting to be fired. Getting a call and you already know it's over. You're like, all the work, all the sweat, all the tears, all the injuries. So, to the people that did not make the Baltimore Ravens squad, I want to make sure I say this. Even for the ones that I wasn't big fans of, I really hope you get another shot in living out your dream and making money. Because at the end of the day, that's their job. I really do. My hearts go out to these guys because they lay it all out on the line. Lamar said as much when we interviewed him. He really did. He's like, look, people will make fun of guys and talk about guys, but we're sweating together. We're grinding together. We're catching cramps next to each other. We're crying. Like, these are my brothers. And I just hope that all of them find a place, even if it wasn't for the Ravens or if they land on the practice squad or not. I hope the guy y'all could be able to make money some other way for another team, and y'all can continue to play out your dreams. I really do hope so. But back to what I was saying on the Tylan Wallace. Tylan Wallace was speaking about OBJ and bunking with him, being his roommate and stuff like that, and how it rubbed off certain things with him. That veteran leadership, but with the energy that he brings, could absolutely, take all the squeeze all of that talent out of that sponge for another maybe 1 or 2 years and another go at the Lombardi, getting everything they can out of that player. And this, I think he's gonna have a big bounce back year. Listen, I'm right a lot, but I ain't right every time. And, I was really big on Bateman, coming out and leading everybody in receiving yards and everything else. But the way that this is looking, it's looking that OBJ and Lamar have built a very strong foundation. And not just a strong foundation saying, oh, I pass you the ball a lot. I mean off the field. There's a bond there. There's a respect there. There's an understanding there. And I think that with that bond, because of his veteran leadership, because he's been an all-pro twice, he's been a Pro Bowler 5 times and stuff like that, he garners the respect of not only defenders or opposing teams, but the teammates in which he's the leader of. That means something. You see, that's that energy of being able to look at somebody and they look up to you. That's almost what the Ray Lewis did. but he can also, rally the troops because he had like that pastor talk, that vibe of speaking to people. But make no mistake about it, this team is ready for war. And I think, I know they've heard all the chirping. I know Lamar has. And for as much as he'll be like, look, it's entertainment, because that's what he's told me. That's what he told Ing. He said, look, it's entertainment, and, those guys have jobs and everything else. It doesn't mean it doesn't become annoying after a while. It doesn't mean that it doesn't become an irritant after a while. It doesn't mean it doesn't become fuel. And I think that absolute monster that is Lamar Jackson, the monster that they brought in with OBJ, the monster that we're hoping Zay is, I'm thinking that they're gassed up and they're ready to go. They're ready to go. So we're gonna get to see what this team is capable of. But in the next 9 days, we're gonna get to see. And the first game we're gonna play is the Texans. And look, I already said I had you already know what's his name going off for 100 yards. But I think the Ravens are going to put a beating down on them, overall. But I think it's going to be a start of something special. And I think that the Ravens are going to make the Super Bowl this year. I truly do believe so. And I think that Lamar is going to be not injured. I think that a lot of people are going to come back from injury well. And I think that there's going to be a lot of things that people are going to have to suck back into their face, because of all the hate and the foolishness they've been spewing about this team. And they're going to have to come to grasp that this team is just a special team at the right time. But what do you guys think? Do you think that I'm tripping? Do you agree with OBJ? Do you agree with Tylan Wallace? Let me know down in the comment section, all right? Because here we come. Pause. And that's an episode of The Wonder Kid Show. Thank you for watching. And now how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about is rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. I love the comments. And if you have not already done so, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Listen, 3 tiers of content goodness ready for your consumption. Give it a look. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel to help it grow, to help with equipment and stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Real easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This show is Nitro signing off. And as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.